Reptilus's only goal for the majority of the special is to fight other battle swords, and he doesn't really have to try to do that. The opening scene at Bonnie's house is irrelevant. All of Reptilus's actions can be reasonably blamed on the cleric, meaning that Reptilus didn't have to learn anything. Once upon a time, there was a battle sword toy named Reptilus. Every day he battled other battle swords. One day, Trixie shows him a different lifestyle. Because of that, well, the cleric is entirely responsible for moving the plot forward from that point. The cleric isn't very relevant to the main plot, as it could have easily been that the battle swords threw Woody and Buzz into the pit on their own as punishment for losing the battle. Reptilus Maximus is comfortable with fighting other dinosaurs in battle, and he gets to do exactly that. The TV special ends with Reptilus accepting that he is a toy, which was the cause of the original conflict. A deleted scene shows Trixie watching the Battle Swords TV series. Dropping this allowed the audience to disregard any preconceptions of Reptilus. It doesn't make sense that Reptilus wouldn't have figured out that he was a toy when he was taken out of his packaging, as he reacted in disgust when he saw it. Reptilus's character arc was unique to him and could not have been undertaken by any other characters. This was originally supposed to be a 6-minute short film, but they made it into a half-hour TV special without introducing any unnecessary filler. This is very unique among Christmas specials in that it doesn't actually focus on Christmas itself, but rather the aftermath. Reptilus has a strong opinion that the battle swords should fight and not be played with. Reptilus's arc is essentially the same as Buzz's arc in the first film. Why would Reptilus chase after Trixie into the gaming room? It is clearly established that only the cleric knows about Mason. If Reptilus doesn't succeed, then nothing bad will happen. His entire character arc consists of him figuring this out. In a previous version of the story, there was a group of rebel toys fighting against the battle swords. This would have increased Reptilus's role and led to more character development. During the final scene, Reptilus has to give up his entire worldview. The important decision that Reptilus makes, which is to surrender and be played with, is made by him entirely on his own without any plot convenience. This TV special uses the not knowing that you're a toy building block from the first film, only it is now believed by the majority of characters as opposed to a single character. Even when Reptilus directly obeys the cleric, we can see that Reptilus doesn't like what is happening. Reptilus spends all day battling other dinosaurs, meets Trixie who has a completely different worldview, and then changes his own worldview. Also, Trixie's entire character arc happened.